What is up, Palin Music, Facebook, YouTube, everybody? How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Can you hear us good? Oh, here comes Chase. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier.
Yeah, man. I tell you what, it is busy.
You are Yeah, this is the mistake here. Let's just do this.
I think we did this last week.
But real quick, it is pretty busy in the store. That's why you don't see all of us up here at the same time. Mike is over there working with Mr. Nate Peters. Is that right?
He'll put a fine tattoo on you if you let him.
Oh, yes.
That's
Yes,
right.
he will.
Yeah,
Yes, he
right.
will.
Yeah.
We got Jordan. This is day 49 of still asking for a Jordan cam.
Need a Jordan Cam. Spam Jordan Cam in the chat
In
right
the chat,
now, please.
Nathan
yeah.
Boyer says, Jordan, start the feed.
Yeah.
That's a guy he knows his PMC lore.
He
Oh,
unders-
yes,
if
he
you
does.
know, you know.
He sure
Yeah.
does. Yeah, we got quite a few people in the store right now. It feels really good. If you guys aren't here, you better get over here.
That's right. Happiest
So-
place in Springfield.
Yeah, that's right, Elijah. So, y'all, we got some questions. Some people chimed in on our Instagram stories. And,
Yeah.
Word.
and the first question is, any cool music going on in your neck of the woods?
Oh, like live music, like performances and
I would
stuff?
assume so,
Let
yeah.
me tell you about little Slim Henderson.
Oh, that's
Let's
right.
talk
David
about
Bowie.
Mike.
Tomorrow night, Ty and Timber.
Yeah,
Tomorrow
Slim
night,
Anderson.
Time Timber. 6.
Yeah, and that's the
Mike.
hook
Or
knives.
7.
That's the hook knives.
Mike
is tomorrow.
Henderson. When's your David Bowie show?
David Bowie. What
At
time?
What time?
7 o'clock.
at Ty and Timber. At Ty and
That's right.
Timber.
Yeah.
Get yourself a cold brewski, maybe a taco. Watch some David Bowie.
Absolutely. Yeah. I
Yeah.
wish I could swim. No, that's good. Also,
That's going to be a great show.
it
it's
is
gonna
going
be
to be
so
a great
good.
show. Speaking of great shows, I believe Samantha Fish and Chris Kingfish.
Kingfish.
Are,
Yeah.
Is that tonight?
I almost think it is, yeah.
Yeah, I think it is. Let me look real quick. That's going to be the show, bro.
Blues Heaven.
If you want
Fish
to,
and
where you
fish.
can actually participate, I will be there. Mother's Brewing Company.
Y'all have a good
Take
one.
care,
See you
guys.
guys.
See
Thanks
you
for coming
guys.
in. Mother's Brewing Company here in Springfield at 7 o'clock is the Springfield Shanty Choir night, where you come in and you sing sea shanties. You don't have to know the parts. They'll teach you, but it's awesome, and it's a great time, and I will be there, and I definitely recommend you should be too,
Yo
matey.
ho, yo
Yes.
ho.
Well, so
a
you've got
pirate's life for me.
you've got
That's
Chris
not a sea
Kingfish
shanty.
Ingram and Samantha
That's
Fish,
a pirate shanty. Yeah.
sea shanties, David Bowie.
I'm sure there's some other stuff going on too. Music, I feel like
It's
since
springtime.
COVID,
It's
since
summer.
everybody's been coming back from playing live, like not playing, it's really sprouted and bloomed a lot all over the city.
Yeah, yeah.
Sprouted
There's some
and bloomed.
There are so many amazing artists. In fact, if you're watching this and you've got a great show, yeah. Hey, you want to jump in with this?
Hi, Quinn.
Perfect. Here, Quinn, get Quinn in here real quick. Come here, Quinn.
Come
Just
on,
come
Quinn.
say
Come on,
hi to
Quinn.
some folks.
Bring it on.
Quinn.
Quinn.
Yeah.
Quinn,
This is Quinn.
Quinn.
Quinn is a good man.
The
Quinn is in
definition of
charge
handsome.
everything cool that you see here in the store. Quinn owns me, ladies and gentlemen. Word of wisdom, Quinn.
He keeps us
Word
employed.
of wisdom.
man.
I love guitars. Got Zach here from Taylor Guitars.
Zach just came
Welcome.
busting up in here. Look at that.
Yo, yo, yo.
Thank you, Quinn.
Good seeing you. I like
Good
your
seeing you
hair.
too. I like your hair today too.
Bye,
I don't give
Quinn.
that
Happy
away, too.
Memorial
I
Day.
like your hair every time.
I like your hair every day. Sit down here, Zach.
See, Zach.
Take a seat.
Zach Arntz from San Diego.
Taylor Guitars.
That's right, from Taylor Guitars. Just happened to be in this neck of the woods. How many states have you been in the last week?
I've
That's a loaded question.
one,
Here we go.
2, 3, 5 states. in the
Wow.
last 12 days. Yeah.
Wow.
5 states in 12 days.
Yes.
Are you writing a country song right now?
That
5
sounds like
states
it.
in 12 days.
I'm going for Taylor.
It's the beginning of a country song. That's right. That's funny.
Hey, speaking of beginning of great songs, are we allowed to say that Taylor has something really cool coming down the pike, or should we just say it ambiguously like that?
No, sure. What do you want to talk? I mean, what do you?
Well, there's some new. So a
Yeah.
lot of folks getting started playing guitar, and maybe they're looking at a certain price point.
Yes, we can talk about those.
We can
yeah.
talk about that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Zach in the camera? Okay, good. Yeah. All right, you heard it first. Let her rip, Tater Chip.
Okay. So we've got guitars coming out that are going to be in a sub 1,000 price point. They're going to be great entry-level guitars, solid top, layered wood back and sides, kind of like the Big Baby with the the bolts-on neck, electronics, gig bag,
The bigger
$499,
baby.
$599. The 1.4 CE and 2.4 CE. It's going to be a great way to get into the Taylor guitar lineup without spending a
Nice.
lot of money. So that's a
Wow.
really cool
A
thing.
Taylor guitar for $499.
Taylor guitar for $499. And
Yeah.
and of course at the NAMM show, right, when we showed these, dealers were like, okay, what's the actual map? Like, no, that is it. They're like, what? And then so we want that to be the new entry level guitar
That's
for
awesome.
the stores, especially in light of any tariff challenges.
That's
right?
That is
Yeah, yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
Yeah.
No, that's awesome.
Those
That's
are going to
super
fly
exciting.
out of the store.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man.
We've got some new the guitars coming down the road. Grand Pacific, a deep body subshoulder dreadnought at sub 3,000 price points that sound really great. A lot of bass response, a lot of low end.
Have a good one. We'll
Bye,
see you,
Kendra.
Kendra.
So we got a lot of great stuff coming out in June and July. Legacy models, a deep body dreadnought, lots of cool stuff. So
I've
something
been
for
loving the
everybody.
Here we
legacy
go.
stuff. That
Yeah,
stuff's
so
super cool.
We got the Builder's Edition. We got the Gold Label collection. We'll have the Builder's Edition. We got these new entry-level models. So we've got something for everybody. It's like you're a fan of this, you like this. We've got lots of options. So it's a great thing. We're very excited about that.
Yeah,
Are we doing a Taylor Roadshow this year?
that's a great question. Maybe we should.
Are we doing a road show? Of course,
I
you
would
wait
love
till I'm
to
on
do another
camera
road
to
show.
ask me that question.
All right, get your calendar out. Hey, how was Nearly Famous?
Boy, Nearly Famous was awesome. Okay, so here, let's plug, what's her
Yeah.
name? I met her at the bar.
Yeah,
Diane
we are writing a country song.
Diane
Met her at the
Nicholas,
bar.
realtor, local
Traveled
realtor.
5
Look at that.
states in 12
She's like,
days.
she says, I said, so how's the real estate market here in Springfield? She says, it's booming. It's awesome.
Oh, there's a lot of people from San Diego moving out here. You know that?
Yeah. So, but Almost Famous was awesome.
Nearly.
It was really
Got a
good.
friend that works
yeah,
there.
yeah.
And Quinn bought me lunch. So
You know what they say about free lunch?
what?
Nothing. Your mouth's too full.
Hey, welcome to Southwest Missouri. That's good.
Chase everybody.
Lord have mercy.
See,
You're
Nathan,
welcome.
Nathan Moyer says new guitar coming to Palin from Taylor Guitars. Yeah, I mean, man, Taylor is. To me, it felt like it was a buzz at the NAMM show, and there was just like a whole other layer of excitement. And not that there wasn't before, but it just felt something's cooking here.
Yeah, we have lots of cool like custom guitars, and Quinn just bought one of the 25, the Koi Fish Living Jewel model guitars with matching amps. Exactly. Yeah, that's
That's going to be on a what's in the case, boys.
what's in the case. This is big. This is big. So
I remember seeing those. Those are
There's-
Jaja.
yeah,
We
it's
do a lot of
super
koi
cool.
stuff here, which is really cool.
Hey, man, you like fish?
Hey, man.
Southwest
You've been to the
Missouri.
Japanese
Bass Pro
Botanical
Shops,
Gardens.
brother. Come on,
I
this is
have.
an easy
Kind of
map.
I
look
saw
like a
them
koi
co-
fish.
The Bass Pro
Brother.
Shop. I drove by that coming in.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the largest.
Did you go?
No, I
Hey, next time when you
Next time, right,
when you
we'll
got
go.
more time, dude, it's voted America's #1 aquarium, and I know
Oh,
you're
yeah.
from San Diego.
I saw it. I
and
saw it. Looked. It's giant.
it's
There's at least
enormous.
2 fish in there.
And I get your hey, there's a koi in there. We should take that guitar.
I don't
in
think
there.
there's a koi in there.
There will be when we take that guitar in there.
You're just like smuggling a koi fish and destroying their ecosystem.
You just want to get the guitar out. You just want to get it out of the building.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Remember when we had the doves and flies like Johnny?
Oh
No,
my
but seriously,
God.
it is an experience. It is. There's like
It looks amazing.
it to me, and I'm not just saying this. Like I think it is like one of the pinnacle retail experiences. Even if you're not into hunting and fishing and all that kind of stuff, it is just over the top.
Yeah.
You know, it is. I go in there and I'm inspired every
Where
single.
we
time.
may
Totally.
not have the arts, we don't have the theater, we got hunting and fishing gear. God bless.
Bless the Lord.
You want a rifle? Do you want peach rings? And do you want to buy some Under Armour shoes? You can do it right at Bass Pro.
With a sack
Johnny
of
Morris,
barbecue
call
potato
me.
chips. Boom.
They also got brittle over there.
And moon pies.
Remember when there used to be like a McDonald's in there? I remember that as a kid.
That's before me being
See you
in
later, brother.
Springfield.
Bye.
You see Mr. Cantrell?
You
too,
too.
brother.
Happy Memorial Day. But yeah, there used to be a McDonald's in the like rifle
Chase
section.
Brashears fan club.
Nice. Hey,
Hi,
give
my
us
fan
another one of
club.
those questions.
Oh,
We're gonna have
yeah.
Zach weigh in on these too.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here.
We got a lot of great tailors coming in.
I'm excited.
So thank you.
Okay. Hey, so you guys just sit down and just put together an order?
We talked at Almost Famous. We talked
So,
thank you.
hey,
I
I'm
love
here to
my
help.
You heard it here
314.
first.
I'm here to help. That's it.
Really, we're gonna get a lot of great tailors in.
Give us a couple just to kind of whet our appetite here a little
I mean,
bit.
just like all
Now,
the
here's a question.
yeah.
You're around these. I know. You're around these guitars all the time.
Here's a question. Hold on before you answer that question.
Here's a
I got one
question.
more
Before you answer that question,
What do you think is like one of those, like, because there's so many great guitars in the particular lineup? What's one that you're like, man, I feel like because these are so great, this one gets overlooked a few times because maybe it's like, for example, I don't know.
I mean,
lame.
like my favorite is
Yeah.
the Builder's Edition K14 CE, Koa back and sides, torrefied spruce
That's
top.
your favorite.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
It just has the sound. I know the Koa top looks more compelling, but the sound from the torrefied spruce top it just gives a huge dynamic range.
Like
it doesn't
mom's
have the
apple
strap
pie.
button, the cutaway. It's got the contoured edges, the armrest. It's go-to tuner, super comfortable.
It's a deep cut on the Taylor album.
It's a deep cut on the
That's how I feel
Right.
about the
It's
614.
Surely is.
The 614, the Maple.
Yeah, that's how I feel about the 614.
It's funny. Rich was always saying Maple. He felt like Maple had a bad rap in the acoustic guitar industry as a whole.
It did because manufacturers just took the blueprint for a rosewood or mahogany guitar and just put maple on it
Yeah.
versus actually constructing a guitar around maple, right? Changing the bracing, the wood thickness, voicing it for that wood. I mean, if we're talking about maple, if I said a cello is bright to you, you'd say, no, cello is warm.
Right.
That's made of maple, right?
Right.
So, yeah, the beauty of how Taylor designs the maple guitars, it brings out the best of
Y'all
what
have
we
a
love
nice
about maple
day.
and low end as well.
They made a relationship with the 614, took it out to dinner, and respected it.
I love it. Like, I love this that everyone leaves and comes like, hey, how's it going? Like,
See
yes,
you later.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
you got it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, give us some of those questions, brother.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
give me a foam handle, stand out on the wave customers in to buy a Taylor guitar.
Go get the hand.
Get the hand.
Somebody asked Nate, "What's your favorite guitar and amp in the store right now?"
Bosch Katana.
What's your favorite guitar and amp in the store right now?
I haven't have a chance to look at amps. I've just been buried in acoustics and getting lunch and trying to develop a personality here. So
There you go. Yeah.
Zachary, I got 2 words for you. 2 rock.
to rock. That is an
That's a good
amazing
What
amp.
is this persona?
I
you have?
don't know.
I
I'm
don't know
on
what
one.
this guy's on right now.
I'm the American dream.
He needs to go sleep.
I do need to go to sleep.
You know,
I'm
I'll
deprived.
say this. I love my boys at Bad Cat just because I love those guys. There is something that you should go look on our Reverb because there's a brand new amplifier line that you would discover that's on our Reverb channel right now. I don't even know
It's
if I'm
on our
allowed to
Reverb
say
right
it.
now?
I don't even know
look.
if I'm allowed to say it.
Go look.
Just go
Rhymes
look.
with gramophone.
Go look.
There you go. All right. So
It's magnificent.
chicken. What about you? What's your favorite amp right now?
Oh, man, it's gonna be between the Cub or the what was not the newest one, but the one that whenever they came to do the show, it was like the new one at that
Jet
time.
Black?
Jet Black.
The Jet Black, man.
Yeah.
Those amps right there,
That's
like
a Sparkle and Chime
yes,
factory.
to me those
Yep.
amps are specifically for players.
Yep.
They genuinely get the characteristic of the player. So.
Yeah, that's good.
Give me that vintage one that we just took in.
Oh, that Vibrachamp.
Yeah, dude, that thing's cool.
Yeah, you like vintage
think it's out right
Fendery
now.
kind
Already
of
gone.
stuff.
I mean, I like
Is it?
I like Victoria, like some of the
Oh, yeah.
older.
I think
Those
our
are really
boy
cool,
Andrew
cool
at
amps.
Columbia
You know,
bought it.
are those the cool drum sets, the high end ones?
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys- Like I'm a drummer.
Oh, are you?
So that's
Yeah.
I came in. I was like, look at those kits. I'm like, okay, these are serious. These are what's the brand of those ones? The
Franklin.
We got some Franklins
Franklin.
here.
Franklin.
Did you see
Yes.
that A&F over
Not
there?
named
A&F.
after the turtle.
The A&F is kind of like the metal, like that looks like it's got like wrapped in steel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
CNC over there.
the
as well.
CNC. That's some
Yeah,
of
yeah.
like
That's
this.
a local Kansas City.
Yeah, serious
yeah.
serious boutique drums. Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so you're a drummer.
Bass player, drummer, but
Yeah,
yeah,
but
we're
you like the
cool.
Victoria. I like Victoria amps too.
They sound great. I mean, I'm a big fan of
that
those.
tweed era in
Yeah,
general.
I mean, just reproducing the great amps from that era.
Yeah.
You know, making it better.
I love anything wrapped in tweed, honestly.
And then lacquer
Mm-hmm.
sealed.
Oh,
over.
yeah.
Yeah,
And it's got to be that kind of amberish kind of lacquer.
Yeah.
It can't be too, too clean looking. It's got to look like it's had a past.
Yep.
You know.
Maybe smoked a cigarette or two.
Was there another question? Chase is a little PG-13 today.
He's off
like
that.
all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay.
Some people got to smoke a cigarette or two. I don't know.
All right. Somebody asked,
Cut the feed.
what's your favorite chicken?
What's my favorite chicken? A Baited rooster. I don't know. Like, oh, you mean like to eat?
Yes.
What an odd question. I do eat a lot of chicken, though. That's the God's honest truth. You could look at me and tell.
What? Okay, so who makes the best fried chicken sandwich around this area? Like what?
Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A.
Popeyes.
You know what? I'm going to say this. I'm going to say, hey,
They've
no,
let me
Plug some
down.
independent,
Popeyes is
you know.
inconsistent. I would say Popeyes if they were consistent.
If they were consistent,
If they were
yes.
consistent, I would say Popeyes.
Yes.
But you know, if you go, now I love you and Magoo's, but if you catch a
Never been there yet.
If you catch a Raising Cane's at the right time when it's hot out of there,
Like a sandwich?
no,
Oh,
just
that
the
is
tenders.
true. Well, they
Tenders.
do a sandwich.
They do. I don't know about their sandwich, but if you catch
just
a
a
Raising
chicken tender
Cane's at the right
sandwich.
time, you ever had that?
I have.
The sauce is
It
better
wasn't at
than
the right
everything else on the
time.
menu.
It's got to be like right when it comes out. I was there. There was a bus.
Didn't you just say Popeyes was
Also,
inconsistent,
it-
and now you're trying to sell?
So let me tell you, when one's
That's
inconsistent,
true. That's true.
Yeah.
I'm inconsistent with my inconsistency.
Man, there it
People
is.
are calling me right now.
you know what they call that? Hubris.
Chicken.
Chicken. Yeah.
See you later.
Well,
See you,
take it easy.
Mike. Love you,
What's
buddy.
Mike?
What's the What's the scene from Blues Brothers? What kind of? Do you have any chicken? Best fried chicken. Oh, 4 whole fried chickens and a Coke. White toast.
Sounds like my kind of meal.
Exactly.
4 whole fried chickens.
Man.
Hey, what's a good place that where you're from in San Diego? You have so many great seafood places.
There's a lot of great Mexican food
Oh,
and
yeah.
fish tacos.
Yeah.
That's the jam. There's lots of great food.
Welcome
in
How
San
we
Diego.
doing?
Hey, brother, how you doing? Hey, what's that Mexican place that somebody was telling me about the other day?
He's got it. He's good.
You were. Is it? It's
The
like.
one over here off of
Yeah,
Glenstone.
yeah. What's it?
Oh, I think it's called like El Charro or something
No,
like that.
it's the Spanish word for rooster.
Pollo.
No, it's yeah.
No, gyro, something like that. We're terrible. Abort. Yeah. All right, what's
Does
another
this ever
question?
freak out customers? Like they walk in, you're like, "Hey,
Oh,
welcome in."
it's
and
No,
they're
it's just kind of give them the Oprah treatment and be like, you get a
they back
car,
up.
We
you
do
get
it
a
every day.
car.
We
Oh,
do
every
it
day,
Monday
okay.
through Friday, and so sometimes like on Monday it's Danny doing like guitar repair, and he's hilarious. And then on Tuesday it's What's in the Case with Mike and Chase. Wednesday it's me and Mike. Thursday it's the Hour of Smooth with these two.
Right, this is why I can never get you because here we
That's right.
Yep.
And then Friday, here we are. Now
Yep.
you're in it.
Now I'm
You know
in
what I
it.
mean? So there you go.
Now you said San Diego.
Yes.
I was in Temecula about maybe
For
3
like
or
the
4
Harley
weeks
thing?
ago
I think
for
that's where
a wedding.
vampires are from.
Oh, okay.
And they were in the wine country. It was really beautiful and stuff. But man, I tell you, the traffic out there, it's beautiful scenery.
Sure.
But the traffic is what kills me. I'm like, I don't understand how people could live out here.
It's bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Traffic is bad, no question.
Is
a lot of people. I mean, it's a desirable place to live.
Yeah.
The weather's pretty much nice all year round. So, NAMM show time, February. If the weather's not good here, come out to San Diego and see the factory and stuff. Do a tour, pick out some woods,
I would love to come to the factory
Oh yeah.
do content. You
and
know?
do content.
Oh.
I would love that.
Let's do
Sign
that.
us up.
I'd love
I
to
feel
go
like
in
that's a
there,
whole
eat
family road
sandwich
trip.
with Bob. Is that like part of it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, pick out wood with Bob and spec out guitars and the workshop. Yeah.
Maybe a
Can I
little
say
coffee
something
and a little
funny?
chords too.
About the when I did that NAMM interview. So when I did that NAMM interview with Bob and Andy, you were like right there, standing there. You made it happen. Remember?
I didn't know. Okay, I made it happen. You did it though. Like, yeah.
Well, I mean, I did the talking on the
Yeah, you did the-
microphone.
well,
but,
yeah,
like,
you don't
I
want
mean,
me
You walked
talking.
up and you were like, "Hey, Bob, this is the guy."
This is the man.
And then Bob's like, "What?" And you're like, "Just trust me." $20. No, but anyway, where was I going with that? Oh, at the end of that interview, somebody said it sounded like I told Bob, like, "I love you." At the end of it, and I don't think I said that.
I like to imagine that's what you said and be like, all right, Bob, I love you. What? Nothing?
Maybe
I'm
you
But
sorry.
did.
I think it was like more like a, "Man, that was great, love you, man," kind of thing, like
Yeah.
that. But maybe it came out the other
Did
way.
you kiss the ring?
Probably, I don't know.
Did you say bobbly?
Probably.
Probably.
Hey, we got
Sheldon, happy Friday. Will Taylor ever try another run at a solid body electric? What do you think?
That's a great question. So, a couple years ago, the master guitar designer at Taylor Guitars, Andy Powers, did release his Dream Electric. It's the Powers Electric. So
Yeah, those are cool.
it's a
We had one
super,
come in
a
to
super
work on it.
high-end boutique solid body electric. Ideally, to kind of address that question, ideally it will blend into a Taylor Electric that is maybe more reasonably priced or just lower priced, so that it could be scaled through the factory. Right now, it's just they're all hand done, one at a time. Essentially, they're very boutique. There's maybe 10 dealers across the whole country. So,
See you, man. Great seeing
See
you.
you later.
so that
Good
there
luck with your
ideally
HVAC
there will
thing.
be another Taylor solid body electric. The earlier ones, they weren't bad, but that's a tough market. I mean, even this store is a testament to that. You've got Gibson, Fender, Epiphone, all these brands where they make amazing guitars. So if you're going to break into that, it's got to be, how do you, right? It's got to be something very phenomenal. So
Yeah.
ideally, hopefully someday we will have a Taylor solid body. Right now, just the Powers Electric. So
Hey, Josh or Taylor, can one of y'all turn the music down just a hair? I don't think we remembered to do that before we started.
That's okay. That's okay. So, with that, I'm just curious. Is there anything else like that you can talk about with Taylor stuff?
there's Legacy guitars. We have a 914C Legacy coming out. I got to email the information over to Quinn. So Cindy inlay, red purfling trim, the classic,
Nice.
X-braced LR bags pickup.
Really, LR bags.
All the Legacy series are running LR
Okay.
bags,
Oh, that's
VTC
right.
pickups. And then we
Yeah.
have a custom program coming out. We're making some changes. So just lots of great options for the players that you maybe do want to consider a Taylor based on the pickup or the sound. Like there's just more options coming. So between the Standard Series, the Legacy Series, the Builder's Edition, the Gold Label, there's something for everybody. And if you think you know the sound of a Taylor, think again, because when these gold labels arrive, we're getting those on order, and they're going to blow your mind. They're really, really special. If you on the session of what's in the case, like definitely you gotta.
Can you explain the gold label a little bit more? I did have a customer ask, and I wasn't at the NAMM show. I know he wasn't. I kind of asked him. He's like, "Well, I honestly couldn't get a good sound of it because it's crazy
The
loud in
name is
there."
that's not where you try
But
to
can
get
You're
I-
never going to hear right.
yeah.
Can you give us like a quick rundown, like what the gold label is and what sets it apart?
Yeah, the Gold Label series is a series of guitars that have a more vintage sound. It's not V-class bracing, it's a hybrid fanned V-class, almost like a classical bracing, and it evokes a lot of bass response. It's a long tenon neck joint. It's got the new action control neck where you can actually change the neck angle with an adjustment tool while the strings are on under tension.
Look at that.
Wow.
So that's a game changer. Someone comes in like, hey, I want my action a little higher. The neck angle can be moved just very easily. The sound, the appointments, the headstock is like a vintage 30s banjo, Goto tuners. It'll have the aesthetic appeal of a vintage guitar and just sounds amazing.
Okay. Is it Is there a tone wood variation, or is it just one tone wood?
So 2 models, Koa back and sides and spruce top, and Honduran rosewood back and sides, spruce top, natural, and burst top. So 4 models total in the Super Auditorium.
I bet that Koa sounds fantastic.
They sound amazing, and the Honduran rosewood. I mean, just the bass response, super full. The
Yeah.
feedback has been incredible. They're just starting to hit stores, so we'll have some in very soon. So very excited about that.
Yeah, that is exciting.
Yeah, you got me pumped up.
And wait till the Grand Pacific Gold Label gets full 4 7/8
Oh, man.
inch deep
That's
body.
one of our favorite
It's-
models.
It's
That's
just
my
going to
favorite
sound
model.
big, and they're going to be sub 3,000. These guitars are going to change. Like really, this is going to be a new era for Taylor guitars. So we're very excited. About that.
out.
Watch out.
That's awesome. That
Taylor
So-
to the moon.
do you remember there was an old Gibson called a Nick Lucas that was a really thick body. Mm-hmm. Is that in that kind of territory?
Yeah, I mean, like
Yeah.
like about 5 inches. I mean, really deep body. You
Yeah.
know, and then Bob's experimenting with a deep body Dread and some other models. So it's going to be really cool. We're just because Bob's involved. Andy's
Yeah.
designing guitars, Bob's making guitars, back in the game, and that's what makes Taylor special. Always innovating. It's a combination of innovation and accommodation. Listening to our dealers and our customers and creating really cool and compelling guitars. And you guys do a phenomenal job selling our product, and we appreciate the support.
Thank you so much for
We
that.
don't have to do too
They're
much.
easy to
it's that
sell.
good.
Yeah, easy to sell.
Yeah, and thank you guys. Thank you for, dude, that it does not go unnoticed that you have been traveling from San Diego all the way to all these different states. And I've done a little bit of travel myself.
I've done a lot of traveling.
And well, I can tell you that like it's hard to show up and be like fresh and happy and
Yeah.
like I mean, and somewhere like around that third hotel, that continental breakfast just loses its sparkle, doesn't it? You know, and
It's tough, and
Yeah.
it takes a place like Almost Famous to get my head back
That's
in,
right.
in the
You know-
game.
you know what I mean? Right.
You get right there, good people, character. It was so. This is funny. I was at
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bar eating, and I was doing this. I was like, and the chef said, right around the corner, the bathroom's right there.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have to say anything, and so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said, okay, what are the winning lottery numbers? Tell me those two, because since you know what I'm thinking. Like,
Yeah.
He started laughing, but no, they were very funny, a lot of character, but great food.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know? Yeah, great people. So
yeah. But I just wanted to say thank you because I know how travel can wear on anybody, even
Oh, yeah.
somebody that's used to it and real good at interacting with people and relationships. But thank you for jumping on this. Thank
Sure.
you for being great to
Yeah,
work
thank
with.
you.
and-
Thank you.
thank you for having me. I appreciate
Absolutely. And I hope Missouri's been good to you.
it. It has.
Chat, let's get
Yes.
some
Thank
W's
you
in the
for all
chat
your
for Zach.
help.
W's in the
W's
chat for Zach.
W's for Zach and Taylor.
All right. Thank you
Yes.
so much, really,
Yep.
and thank you guys for doing
Yeah,
such a great
absolutely.
job, and we're
Yeah.
looking forward
Yeah,
to.
You
I like
guys
to
keep
shake a good
talking.
man's hand.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much.
Bring it down.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Thanks, sir. All
You
right.
guys keep talking and finish it up. Me and Zach are going
Cool.
to visit
Zach,
for a second.
Zach, Zach,
Zach,
Zach,
Zach,
Zach,
Zach,
Zach, Zach, Zach,
Yep.
Zach.
Zachary.
we're
the
hugging it out
Taylor
on the
guy.
live
Getting out on the live. All right.
Oh, they left us in charge. Time to start the preamble. Or score
right.
W's in the chat. I
75
love it.
years ago.
I got a question for y'all.
Okay.
First song you ever learned to play?
Ooh.
The Pretender by Foo Fighters. That was my first song I learned on guitar.
Okay, since you play multiple instruments, answer for.
So, on the drums, the first official song I learned to play that actually has like drum parts was "Come Together" by the Beatles.
Can we get it? Yeah, I was saying, can we hear it?
Oh, yeah.
That one.
Mm-hmm.
And then on bass, the first one I really remember, like, outside of just like your typical like 2-chord song or whatever, was get this Elevation Worship Echo. Remember that one? The bump 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 bump
Oh
bump.
my gosh.
That one, the old school.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. So those are the two that automatically come to mind. It probably wasn't the earliest ones, but I remember
Nice.
those were like ones that I really practiced, like first ones I've practiced. So
What about you, Ish Movie?
So my first ever song on violin when I was 4 years old was Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And then the different variations of that song.
The ABCs.
I think on piano, the first song that I learned, oh gosh, that's going to date me. I don't even remember what that one was. But I do remember the first song I learned on guitar, which Mr. Kyle Vance, Lord bless his soul.
good man.
He's a wonderful man. He taught me how to play the lead line part for the bridge of My Hero, Foo Fighters. That was the first thing that I learned on guitar.
Sing it. That's not singing it at all.
That is singing it.
You sound
What
like
is
a
wrong
stuffed
with you?
animal singing.
Bro, I'm going to take your phone away from you.
Dude, it's your fan club.
That's
man.
you. Kudos, my Taylor.
At the road show.
There goes my Taylor.
That's
That's a
wonderful.
flashback.
Zach Rico.
Enough. Next segment, please.
Next segment.
What was the last song you're ever going to learn?
Giant Steps.
Oh, true. Once you've done that, you're a piano player. You just earned the title.
Yeah.
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 I had a
Elijah-
fun question.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Everybody.
Oh, here we
Mr.
go.
Jimmy Smith. Question.
Jimmy.
Fender or
James.
Gibson? Man, that's like, it's tough because they're two totally different animals. But I feel like me personally, I gravitate towards Fender. Just the single coils are what speak to me more in my style of play.
Yeah, it's like trying to decide between two amazing things.
Do I want a boat or a sports car?
Yeah, and so the first thing is, why not both? Come and see your boys at Palin Music. We can get you
Yeah,
both.
let's go.
Secondly,
Sports cars can be boats one time.
nice. Probably, if I had to choose, I'm like, give me a 335, and I'm rocking. You know?
Yeah, I mean that's as much as I love Fender stuff and I love like the Telecaster and stuff. I have to think about the other models because like the Telecaster carries the whole Fender line for me.
100%.
And like I like Strats, but I like Strat style guitars from other people more. And you know, Jaguars and Jazz Masters just don't do for me. But then I look at the Gibson line, and it's like Les Pauls, 335.
What?
Les Pauls.
What?
I got 335s.
What?
I got Firebirds.
What?
I got Explorers.
What?
I got Flying V's.
What?
I got Casinos.
What?
And that's the bottom line. But yeah, like
That's an
Gibson,
Epiphone, but
I
that's
like
all right.
the scale lengths and everything of Gibson's a little bit more, and I like the bodies and tones I get out of Gibson's more. Jimmy, I hope that answers your question.
Yeah. What about you, Jimmy? You'd let us know.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, so I had one here. Let's see, which one was it? It's
I'm on
about
one.
practice. So when you go to sit down with your instrument of choice, what's your practice routine look like? Because I know people that will practice scales to start, or they will start with some songs or whatnot. So when you sit down to practice your instrument, what is your routine?
So my thing is I'll play some familiar stuff, but then try to play it in different keys.
Yeah.
And just for fun, just to like trip my brain a little
Just
bit.
for fun.
But I'll go through like different complex chord changes and stuff like that just to kind of get warmed up. I'll play a song that I actually know, like just let it flow, you know, just kind of
Let
just
it go.
let it just roll off the fingers, you know? No, definitely not. But that's kind of how I warm up to my practice. And then I'll listen. The more I listen, the better my rehearse time will be. So
Yeah. What about you? What is this guy doing, dude?
I can't. You said let it go, and the whole time I just know how much he hates that song. I'm just imagining him practicing it in his room, just being super happy to play it when
it's
no one
like
else
my
is
least favorite Disney movie. I do not care for that movie at all.
Oh, wait, Jimmy responded here. He says, I'm a Fender PJ bass player. I got to go
Ooh.
Fender. Oh, if we're talking bass. Dude,
Fender all the way.
Yeah.
All
Sorry,
the
I
way.
was talking guitar.
I have a soft spot for Gibson basses, but not because of tone or feel. Just they're an iconic thing. Like, you know, the Thunderbird is a classic, tried and true bass.
The
but like,
Beatles.
if I was gonna go for like a bass and it's Gibson or Fender, yeah, Fender jazz bass all the way.
Yeah. Jimmy, a PJ. I love a PJ. I like a jazz bass just a bit more. I like the versatility that I can get out of the jazz. But, dude, yeah, I mean, that's like bread and butter right there, man.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with that at all. So, yeah, okay.
My practice routine is terrible because my ADHD does not allow me to do anything meaningfully productive. So I sit down, I get my guitar, and I play the stuff that I already know because it's fun. And then when I actually have to practice, I look at my phone for 2 hours. And then when I go to actually practice my scale, I practice it one time, don't do it right, and say, what's the point? And I go back to playing the things I'm familiar with.
At least he
And then
tells
a day
the
later,
truth, y'all.
I actually practice.
I would say for me,
Jordan said.
I spent
Bad. I get nothing done.
I spend a lot of my time practicing like new songs and stuff like that, say for church or whatnot.
Bye, Mike.
Oh yeah, Mike, get in here real quick.
Tell the people what you're doing this
Tell the
weekend.
people what
Them
you're about to go
hen.
do, bro.
Howdy, sweet boys. All sorts of things this weekend. David Bowie show.
David
I
Bowie!
finally
David
stopped talking about
Give us
David
your best
Bowie.
David
Everybody's
Bowie
gonna be so
talking
happy.
impression.
I'm sorry?
Give us your best David Bowie talking impression.
Oh man, he's very proper, isn't he? He just speaks like this. He's very gentlemanly and very proper. Like, yeah.
That's actually pretty good.
Ziggy Stardust and the spiders from I don't know. That's all.
That's
I got.
actually pretty good.
That's all I got. That's all I got. I am excited too. We're going to go see the new Mission Impossible movie.
Ooh.
Let me know how that
My
goes.
wife is a massive
There's a
Mission
new one?
Impossible Tom Cruise fan.
How much butter is too much butter on your popcorn?
No such thing.
My man.
No such thing.
Y'all heard it here first.
Exactly right.
My wife has not seen a single one of those movies.
Well, help you see. I hadn't
Why'd
seen
you
them
marry
either,
her?
and then you start watching them. We watched, I think, 2 in one night, 3 in one night, because they're like that cool.
Jordan, you can
They're
take
that
this
good.
ring, pawn it.
Yeah. But I got to go play music tonight with my lovely sister out at Lavender Falls once again. Gig number 3 out there. So
Diet Coke or Coke Zero?
neither.
Okay, very
Full
good.
brewski.
Definitely.
Oh, put her there. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Enthusiasm. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got
We need a wellness
more
check
than
on
enough.
Chase.
More
please.
than enough. Yes.
I'm high on life, baby.
Yeah.
Something.
But I got to get out of here right now,
Okay.
dude. So
Bye, Mike.
I look forward to seeing you. Have a great
Mike,
weekend.
Mike,
Have-
Mike, 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 Mike.
Have a great
Mike,
trip, Elijah.
Mike.
Yes.
Don't think about work
Mike.
at all.
One big clap
Yeah.
for Mike. Just one big clap. Ready?
Thank you. All right.
All right, bye,
I
Mike.
feel honored. All right. Carry on, friends. We'll see you soon.
See you later.
Anyway, so
Oh, no.
I practice routine.
La
If I'm learning a new
Policia.
song or playing songs, I'll play it as busy as possible. All the runs, all the licks, everything like that.
Just get it out.
Get it out. Yeah, exactly. But that way, it gives me an idea if there's like a cool spot for something. Jordan is fuming.
Jordan's going to come up to me, give me the John Wilkes Booth treatment
Yeah,
after this.
he's about to.
He's gonna cut the feed and then come cut you.
I'm going to be doing my own thing one day. And just,
Did you just say the John Wilkes Booth treatment?
amen. I'm going to be in a theater one day.
Oh no. Oh man.
We're never doing this again.
Alex gonna come get us.
Quinn's going to get Alec.
We love you, Alec. We love you, Jordan.
Yeah, but no, I'm the same way. When I actually do practice, I try to learn stuff by playing songs. I don't do well by doing scales. Like doing this, I try to contextually learn things by learning new riffs, solo ideas, kind of branching out of stuff that I don't normally do.
Yep. Very cool. You got any more questions?
Hi, Mom.
I just need to know when we're getting a Jordan feed camera.
I want a
we
Jordan
need
feed
a
so
Jordan
bad.
camera so
We've got to
bad.
have a GoPro somewhere, right?
I will bring my own GoPro.
Let's
and we
bring
can
both
set it up.
GoPros. Do one behind his head, one in front of his head.
Two different angles of the Jordan feed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fisheye lens.
We got to get one up close so that when he talks to us, we
It's
can.
just his mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, Jordan
hey.
kind of gives off. Who here watches Good Mythical Morning?
Dude.
He gives off Stevie vibes. Yeah, like
that's
the
what
host,
happened.
where
Yeah,
it's like
yeah, yeah.
just behind the camera, but like does the talking. It's just like is a personable character, but doesn't really show up on camera.
Yeah.
We need him to show
We need
up
a
on camera.
we need a cam though. We need a Jordan cam
Okay.
as soon as possible.
I'm so excited to play with Jordan in our Vision Retreat, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Cool. Well, friends, thank you so much for hanging out with
On
us.
that
This
note-
has been a
This has
blast.
been one of the best ones we've done.
Yeah,
so
this has
far.
been
I've
funny.
had a good time.
You guys are
Depends
on
on
something
who you
for
ask.
sure. But we look forward to
can't
having
wait,
you guys. Don't forget that tomorrow morning is Chords and Coffee with Daddy Nate. Then next
a new
Monday we've got what do we call that time? With Danny Rogers.
Fix your crap with Danny Rogers.
Danny will be on Monday at 3 o'clock. Tuesday it'll be Mike and Chase with What's in the Case. Then Wednesday it'll be Nate and Slim Henderson. Then Thursday it'll be the Smooth Hour with Smooth E and E3 Smooth.
It won't be.
It'll be
Done.
the smooth hour
Oh,
with
just me.
just smooth.
Cool. But it'll be a great time. So look forward to having you guys with us again. We love you guys. Hope you have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Stay
Shout out to
safe.
Zach and Taylor for coming and hang out with us.
Yeah.
Yes. Stay safe out there, please. We want to see you again soon. So.
That's right.
Put those Roman candles down, son.
Zach, we love you, brother. Thank you for hanging out with
Thanks
us.
for hanging out, Zach.
Y'all have a great rest
Zach,
of your day,
Zach,
all right?
Zach.
We love y'all. Have a good one.
Bye.